Today is a normal day in my rural village in Kenya. So I am going to start doing my farm work, and then after that, I'm going to eat lunch, and later on, I'll eat dinner. We love cooking our dinner outside on firewood because I think it's the easiest way to cook food. The food usually comes out very tasty and very nice. I think that is the fire or the wood or the smoke that actually puts that taste in the food, because I find it very nice. It's tastier than food cooked on gas or on electric cookers. And I guess that's why people cook their food outside with firewood, and I love it. I think it looks more like you're camping. This is here. We're going to eat our lunch, which is going to be chapati with some stew. I love chapatis, and so I can't wait. I can't wait for them to cook all of them. I just would like to eat one right now, and I want it hot. And so I'm going to get one right from the pan to my hands. Let me see if I can manage this. It's very hot because it's direct from the pan, and the pan is very hot. But I love them so much. And so I take one, and it's so hot. It's burning my fingers. I should not drop it. The only way out is to shake it like this so that I can cool it. Oh my God. It's very, very hot, but I just have to eat it. Look at it. It's so nice. It's so tasty. It's so crispy. And I'll just eat it. And it's a bit smoked because this is from the fire. And I've just eaten it up. Now we have dinner. The day is over, and we're going to eat dinner. And we're going to eat the black shade leaves with ugali, which is some maize meal food that's cooked very often in the rural part of Kenya. So here we are just frying our black shade leaves and putting some taste in them. Usually this cooking with a fire is really, really nice because the food just tastes totally different. And I think it's the fire, I think it's the smoke, I think it's the flame. There's something in just that wood that changes the taste of the food completely. And now I understand why people actually cook with fire as a means of cooking. Although it is cheap and affordable, but I think also it adds to the taste of the food. And so here we're cooking our black shade. It's quite dark and it's night because we're going to have it for dinner. So let's see what we're going to eat for our dinner today. We'll add a little water so that, it doesn't burn. Usually when you cook with firewood, you actually cannot, regulate the temperature so much. So you just have to just do it the way it comes. You put water when it's dry. If you're able to cook it without putting water, that's good. But you really have to be very attentive all the time because you cannot change the temperature of the fire regardless of what you're cooking. And that's quite exciting because it's so easy to burn food. But usually they just never burn food. It never gets burnt. So it's really nice that one can cook like that and get a very nice meal. And so that... let's see how long we're going to cook this. Usually we shouldn't cook for so long because they're just green vegetables. But usually before you cook them, you dip them in hot water. You boil it a little before that because otherwise they'll have a bit of a bitter taste. When I cook it myself, I don't do that because I want that bitter taste. I think that's where the magic lies. So I just fry them direct and put tomatoes and I eat them. But here we're just going to cook them. No tomatoes, no nothing. Just the black shade leaves. And now they're ready to eat. So we're going to eat them with our posho, which is already made. And now we are just going to serve it in our little plastic plates. And that very nice sauce which comes out there, the gravy, one has to eat it. There's no way you can miss that, because that's where all the vitamins are. And that's mine. I think that's mine. So I'm going to also take this one and eat it. And it's lovely. Look at that. I'm going to eat that for my dinner, and I will sleep and wake up for another day. And everybody is going to share. So we have just served all the food we had, and we're going to eat it for dinner, and then